Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. Today I want to get into my little fountain pen ink collection and share with you 7 inks that I think are just perfect for spring. Grab your notebooks or grab a cup of tea and follow along. First, I'm going to decorate my swatch pages with a little bit of washi tape. This was gifted to me, and it's a really cute spring themed design. I also decided to go in with a little bit of Coffee Monster Co. washi. This one is like a little cottagecore theme. It's really cute. Now, I don't know if I mentioned these before or not, but I made these ink bottle stickers for my sticker shop, Two Sad Dumplings Co. on Etsy, and I felt like they would be perfect for making little swatches in my notebook. I think they're really cute and they add like a little bit of character. Now for today's swatching, I'm using these two dip pens. One has a Kakimori steel nib and the other one has a calligraphy nib. This first ink is called Madame Mulberry from Ferris Wheel Press. I got an 85 milliliter bottle of this because it was on sale a few years ago at Atlas Stationers. And this ink is interesting because it seems like it's gray, but it actually has a little bit of purple in it, but it's very subtle. So it's not what I expected mulberry to be, but if you're into very subtle purple in a mostly gray ink, then this one would be good for you. It does feel a bit dry to me, so I try to find nibs that are broader, but please note that if you are interested in this ink. The next ink is a sample that I got from Goulet Pens, and it is called Pilot Iroshizuku Kirisame. It is a light gray ink from the Pilot Iroshizuku line. The reason I picked this one to represent spring is because I was actually leaning towards Jacques Herbin Stormy Gray, but it was a little too dark. But I wanted something to kind of describe the showers, because you know, like April showers bring May flowers. So like in the spring, you're always getting rain, so much rain. But it promises like growth and new beginnings and blossoms when spring hits. So I feel like Ferris Wheel Press, the Madame Mulberry, and the Pilot Iroshizuku ink here both represent rainy days. Coming up next, we have Wearingeul Value. It is a very light green ink. Actually is not my favorite Wearingeul ink of the Wearingeul inks that I currently own, but I think it is perfect for like how delicate and light the mood of spring is. I definitely like to put this in a broad nib as well. I do think a lot of spring inks will be pretty light inks, but I'm also curious to know what this one will write like if I mix a little bit of black in there. I had this ink in my Platinum 3776 for a little bit and I did enjoy it. Following that, I did not have a Colorverse ink bottle sticker, but we're gonna use this one to improvise. We have Colorverse Tar Heel. It is representative of North Carolina in the USA Colorverse series, and it is a baby blue, a very light baby blue. Kind of reminds me of just gentle blue skies and birds and just happy light colors and just like optimism, you know? Just kind of like, not like a sad blue, but like a serene, calm, and hopeful kind of blue. I enjoy it because it's not like a harsh, frozen blue. It is kind of a peaceful and tranquil kind of blue, and it's almost like we're leaving the harshness of winter behind. This ink is also, I think, on the drier side, but I think I have it inked up right now in an extra fine nib for my Sailor, and it is pretty good. I think it almost writes more saturated or more opaque when it's in a finer nib, if that makes sense. Or at least in my nib it does. Okay, the next ink is one of my absolute favorite inks of all time. It is Tiranishi Guitar Taisho Roman Nostalgic Honey. I don't know how much of that name I actually need to read off, but that's what the brand says. But it just is so warm and yummy, but also light. It reminds me of honeybees buzzing around, getting ready for spring. If you have not tried this ink, I highly, highly recommend it. It makes me so happy. The last two inks we're swatching today are from this set of 3 that I ordered from Amazon last year. It is the Pilot Iroshizuku inks in a little set in the miniature bottles, and I kind of like them because you don't have to commit to the full size, but you can still get a decent amount to ink up and play around with. This pink one is called Hana Akita. I think that's how you say it. I'm not really sure. But it is just a wonderful cherry blossom kind of color. The next one is also from Pilot Iroshizuku. It is a light green ink that is representative of blooms and grass and wonderful plants growing. It's called Hotaru Bee. I don't know what that means, but I think it's perfect for spring. Finally, we're just going to label these 2 pages. This is going to be spring 2024. Fountain pen inks. And that marker right there, my friends, is a Crayola Super Tip. Are you ready for spring? Have you changed your palette up a little bit? Let me know in the comments below, and I can't wait to hear from you guys. I hope you have a beautiful day and a wonderful, wonderful spring. If you can't tell, it is my favorite season and I am so excited. Thank you, and I will talk to you in the next video. Bye!